Introducing the newest addition to our fishing series, the Sea Arc Flex. Taking multi-species fishing to a whole new level. This 21-foot, 15-degree V-bottom multi-purpose fishing boat is constructed from 125-gauge aluminum inside and out. The revolutionary 60-gallon live well system is designed to recirculate cool water from the base of the built-in rear deck ice chest. Other unique features include a sonar black box mount onto the trolling motor foot pedal recess, dedicated wireways with a clean wire harness for your electronics, 8.5-foot lockable rod box, plenty of bow and stern deck storage, fold-out boxes with tackle trays, a 41-gallon belly fuel tank. Ride comfortably with air ride seats and keep your rig looking clean with the onboard washdown pump. This is the first boat designed to accommodate virtually any type of fishing, from the coastal bay areas to the inland lakes and rivers. Additional options include a premium sea deck floor, shallow water anchor brackets, a swim ladder, and either a urethane or camouflage finish. Take fishing versatility to the next level with the all-new Sea Arc Flex.
Your early morning mentality is your every hour mentality. All gas, no brakes. Focus, purpose, power. Destined for the water, but confident everywhere else. A calming buzz before the storm, the truth of nature itself. You can't catch lightning in a bottle. There's a limit out there, but it's not with your gear. Unrelenting power delivery. Unparalleled weight savings. Keeping you on the water, whether you run a 9.9 or outscoping your best 5. In this rare air, there's power in the silence. It's a mindset, thinking only of the things that matter and freeing your mind from the things that you trust.
Hey anglers, we're excited to invite you to stop number 7, Perryville, Missouri, the Mississippi River. It's going to be downtown on the square during their car show. We got a fish hauler. We're going to weigh in front of a lot of people. There's going to be vendors, cool looking cars, and again, a big tournament, big weigh-in, big fish, Perryville, Missouri. Really excited. Hope to see you there. Hey, happy Monday, he said 7:03, so I was just a little late to the show, but I had a phone call come in, so sorry about that, Richard. Charlie, my fault, yeah, so Charlie called me. So just want to kind of go over Perryville, what we have coming up this weekend. I know it's the holiday weekend, July 4th weekend, but we're super excited to be in Perryville, Missouri. And we're going to kind of go over Friday and Saturday, how we're going to do the captain's meeting, non-mandatory, of course, on Friday night, and then Saturday morning, live well checks, registration, which you can still register Friday night. You can still register Saturday. After this show, the entry fees go up from $300 to $325. And then obviously the weigh-in Saturday afternoon. So this is a unique tournament because it's about 15 minutes from the Chester boat ramp, which is the closest ramp to Perryville. The Perryville is right off I-55. And they've got a beautiful town. I just was there a couple days ago and got to hang out, kind of walk through the downtown of how we're going to do things. So Friday night, again, from 5 to 8 p.m., we're going to be at the warehouse in downtown Perryville, Missouri. And I've got the address up on that event page, too, that you can find. So Friday night, non-mandatory, but there'll be drinks available, food. We're going to have games, and somebody's going to win a free entry to an upcoming tournament. We're going to have a little bag game going like we have done in the past. Coy Sneed has got a free entry actually to an upcoming tournament too. So if you want to have a chance to win a free $300 entry to an upcoming Twisted Cat Outdoors tournament, you want to be there Friday night. Like I said, it's going to be fun. The shack will be there with food. And again, we'll have a bunch of stuff games, drinks, all that stuff. We'll have some music playing. So Saturday morning, we're going to meet at the square where the truck and trailer will be pulled up. And I'll go over that Friday night for those that are at the meeting. But again, 5 a.m. Saturday morning down on the square. Obviously, the square is not huge, so you're going to be able to find us really easy. We'll check the first boat at 5. And then once your live well is good, you answered any questions, make sure registration's good, you are free to go. And from there, you can go as far north as to the Festus ramp, which is Rush Island, or you can go as far south as Cape Girardeau Red Star access. I'm going to list some of the ramps in between. So you've got Trail of Tears. You've got 76 Conservation. You got the Wittenberg ramp will be open. The Chester ramp and Red Star. As I get down there Thursday afternoon, I will still do another check. For some reason, let's say that a couple ramps get too much water, like Red Star, and we have to extend that. We might extend that to Thebes. We'll just kind of play that by ear and see how that goes. Yeah, Scott said trees coming down the Missouri River. So I'm up again in pool 20, and we are shooting up. I wish I kind of had a camera view of the front of my house just to show you, but we're going to go up to 18.5, which is really high here. I think like 26.5 is the record. So I don't have a lot of trash floating down. I was just in Perryville. Gosh, I think that was Friday. So I was there Friday, and things looked really good. I was down on the water, really not a lot of trash, and fishing looked good. There were a few boats out there fishing. I have heard some good. I've heard some good and bad, which it's hard to know if people are actually catching fish or not. Everybody kind of likes to fib a little bit. But again, so once we check you Saturday morning, you're free to go to any public ramp that anybody else can go to from those 2 ramps, unless we have to change something because of the water. It's actually only supposed to get to 28 foot when we're during the tournament. And then a couple days after the tournament, it's going to crest at 31, which it's already been there in May. So you can fish from 7. So let's say that you check in and you're going to go to the Chester ramp. You go put in, it's 5:30, and you can go find your spot. You can start fishing at 7 a.m., lines out of the water at 3 o'clock, and bring your best 3 fish. Only have 3 fish in the live well. So once you load your boat, you got to be back in the weigh-in line by 5 o'clock in Perryville, downtown, exactly where we're going to check your live wells. Once we check, once you're done and you come in, we're going to weigh those fish. You're going to weigh your big fish, your other 2 fish, for a total of your 3 fish weight. We're going to have a tank set up where we're going to put a few of the fish in for some spectators to see. And then we're going to have our fish haulers that we've always had at some of our events. And they're going to take those fish from Perryville and take them back to the Mississippi River. Them guys have been great. And a lot of these tournaments, even some of them that are close, like our Alton Classic, we're still putting them in those tanks because we just want to take really good care of those fish. And again, a big shout out to those guys from Arkansas that are helping us do that. Just like Jeremy said, Scott, suck it up. You'll be fine. And like I said, if you're watching this and it's already been pre-recorded, if it's not Monday night at 7:03, Richard, ask the question in here, give me a call, and I'll get those answered as quick as I can. Like I said, it's going to be a good event. This is stop number 7, Perryville, Missouri. Again, it's going to be a $300 entry, 100% payback on entry fee. So 100% payback on entry fee plus $500 big fish bounty from Castaway Customs. So it's going to be a great payout. Again, make sure you get registered tonight because it's going to go up after tonight. And then our next event will be August 5th in Muscatine, Iowa. Then they're flooding right now. Hopefully the water goes down. And then August 17th in St. Joe, Missouri. Hey, Jimmy, what time is live well check? And where the live well check will be on the square in Perryville, Missouri, starting at 5 a.m. So we got a lot of events still coming up. We're also going to be a part of what we're going to help George Young. We're going to be down there and MC the Mega Bucks at Vicksburg. So me and Ramsey will be up there on stage. I'm sure I'll see a lot of you Twisted Cat anglers down there fishing it, so that'll be fun. Pretty excited to be a part of that. So get to go down to Vicksburg and help George out. What else do we got going on? I'm trying to look at my calendar. Oh, this Wednesday. So today I tried to get the boat ready and the computer and all that stuff and camera, but just couldn't get it set up in time. So Liz, I, and maybe Liz, Rhett, and I will be fishing Wednesday night is the plan, in a flooded river, of course, on the Mississippi. So up in Pool 20, we're going to go out fishing, and we're going to be live while we're fishing. We'll try to shoot for like 6 o'clock Wednesday night, or maybe a little after. We're going to catch some bait. We'll try to catch some bait live and then go do some fishing. And just kind of have some fun, kind of go over some of the stuff on my boat. As the next few weeks come, I'm looking to have Mitch with NBT Marine, which is that extra screen that you can put on your boat that links to the Garmin and soon to be Humminbird. Ask him questions. Pate with Pro Guide batteries. We're going to really dive into lithium, AGM, all that stuff when it comes to batteries, because lately there have been so many questions on, do I go lithium? Is it safe? We've seen some people have their boats catch on fire because they're chargers. So we're going to talk about that. If you got any questions about batteries, he is going to be the guy. The guy's a guru. So excited to have him on. And if there's any other people that you'd like to have on, let me know. Put it in the comments. Shoot me a message. We just want to kind of get some more people on and talk about stuff in the industry. Tyler Sapp, can you run through ramps again? Didn't get them all wrote down. See, I did. So you can use, and I'm going to pull it up again. I'm actually going to share this page just for everybody. Let's see. All right, I'm going to share this screen. So if you're on your cell phone, if you flip your phone to the side, and it might be better to kind of see things, but all the events that we do, we have pages set up. So on the event pages, that is where you're going to find everything about. So this tournament, Perryville, Missouri, you hit discussion, and then here you're going to see all the posts. Twisted Cat is at the warehouse. So join us this Friday from July 5th from 5 to 8 at the warehouse. Here's another picture of the warehouse. Bait is a big thing that everybody's been asking. So if you need fresh bait for Perryville, make sure you call Americat Bait, Andy, and here is his number. Tony said, I've caught some monsters out of this river, anxious to see what they bring in. And you can also comment on this event page too. Here is another picture or video of me welcoming everybody to come to Perryville. Andy made the page or the flyer. So here we go again. Ramps, Tyler, get your pen out. North ramp is Truman Access. Address, Harry S. Truman Park and River Access, Festus, Missouri. South ramp is Red Star Access and Cape, and anything in between. 3 fish limit. Holiday Inn is one of the hotels that we're staying at. There's also a Days Inn next door that I met the people there. Great. And remember, $500 big fish. Ramps in between. Let's pull me back up. And then these are not going to be in perfect order. Will the Cape ramp be usable? Talked to a guy from Cape earlier, and he said Friday the ramp could be underwater. Yeah. Was it one of those guys at the gas station that his cousin's uncle caught that 96 at the sandbar? What's the water level in Perryville, if you know? So you're going to have Trail of Tears, 76 conservation ramp, the Wittenberg ramp, which is private, but we got a key and the okay to use that ramp. Several of the anglers are members. Chester, right across from Perryville, and Red Star. So if I get down there Thursday afternoon, Friday morning, and we have issues where Red Star, which it's hard to believe Red Star is going to be not usable because that ramp is high. We've seen it as high as 32 foot maybe. And it just crests at the very top where you can still put your boat in. We might have to open up one more ramp, but I really don't want to open up Thebes would be the other option. So hopefully that helps you, Tyler, on that. Again, you can just pull up Google Maps. You can pull up your Navionics and as low possible. And you can just run down the river and see the ramps there. And again, if you got questions, you can't figure it out, just give me a call. Let's look up the water level in Perryville. Thanks for bringing that up. You know, this is a little weird tonight. Usually I have somebody on here with me. This is kind of tough to do when you're solo. I don't got nobody to like talk while I'm doing stuff, or you guys gotta listen to me. All right. Let's do this again. All right, this is cool. Anybody else like or dislike the new graphs? I'm not a fan because you got to turn your phone, but they do have some more information as I was kind of looking around, which is pretty cool. You know, the recent historic crest and all that. We'll just had the water temp on the same app. Okay, so here we are right now in Chester at 24, Monday, July 1st, 6:30 p.m. We're at 24.69. And it almost levels out a little bit. Here we're at 25.9. Thursday, Friday, it's going to get another little rise. So Saturday morning, July 6th, at 7 a.m. John, we're going to be at 28 feet. So it's just going to go up a few feet on Saturday. By Saturday, July 6th, 28, so about a half a foot. So I personally love that rise. I love the water when it's like that. The bite's usually pretty good. And something that I've always done with these tournaments, if you notice, you can usually go back in the albums on Facebook and look at water levels. I usually record the water level, river, the water temp, and a few other things, try to get the weather. And if you kind of go back and you look, it kind of is cool how most of the weigh-ins on a rise is some of the best. So we'll kind of see if that holds true. But it's not even going to crest until possibly Tuesday, July 9th. Or actually, yeah, July 10th. So we're going to be right here in this area. John Williams should have had Charles Blair on yet. You can use Red Star ramp up to 34 feet for sure. Yes. Jeremy, did you just say Wittenberg, a private ramp you can use? Yes, Wittenberg is going to be available to use. We talked to the guys there, and they're going to let us use that ramp. So that gives us one other good ramp that we can use. So when we say private ramp, Jeremy, we ain't seen you this year yet, I don't think. We just want, if you go put in that ramp, I'm able to put in that ramp. So that's what we mean as a public ramp, where everybody else in the event can use it and is not banned from anybody else. So Gary said up to 34 feet for sure, which I do remember. I think we had a tournament out of Red Star. Gary, I think you fished that tournament, and I want to say it was 32 feet. It was high, really high. We've had a tournament there at 30-some feet, and we've had a tournament there at like negative-something feet and had to cart the fish across, which was rough. So any questions on ramps on Friday night, on Saturday? Let me know. Again, this will be stop 7 of the trail we got a long ways to go. Again, after here, we're going to Muscatine. Then we're going to St. Joe. Then we're going to Burlington, Iowa. New Madrid. Right after New Madrid is going to be Savannah, Tennessee, and then Keystone Lake. So we're going to be all over. And then November 2nd, if you make it, the top 50 anglers get invited to Helena, Arkansas for the no entry fee championship. So we're really excited about that. No other questions. I can't believe it. Jeremy said he had 79 pounds in Alton this year, one bite away. Dude, if I had $1 for every time I was one bite away. Tim says they say now Davenport 20 foot and then drop. So, like I said, it's gonna change the next couple days, I think, as we've seen these graphs change a little bit, even up in my area. Like I said, there's a lot of people getting hit hard. Most of them are far up north. Hopefully that doesn't happen and everything is good in Muscatine. I did talk to Rebecca with Muscatine today, and they're going to do another Twisted Cat labeled beer for that event, which is pretty cool. Really excited about that. Have a little collector's item there. Clyde, are you trying to schedule any tournaments further south for next year? Yes. So we're working on next year's schedule already. So pretty excited about that. I never fished down by Perryville. It's going to be interesting, Greg. Well, Greg, it's yeah. You've been doing good. I've been watching you guys. So you can be you and Lori, or who's going to be fishing with you? So, like I said, if you're just watching this and you tuned in late, or it's Tuesday, let me know. But again, we're going to be live, Liz and I for sure, possibly Rhett, Wednesday, probably around 6 p.m. We're going to do some fishing, kind of go over things on the boat, talk about batteries, sonars, rods, rigs, all that stuff, kind of have some fun. And we're going to do some more on the live or on the water live stuff this summer as we get some time too. So I think I've answered most people here. Yeah, John, maybe I should have had you on, you and Charlie. Could you imagine? We'd be on here till midnight. Awesome, Greg. That'll be fun. I can't think of much else. Really excited. I think the points are going to get really mixed up this weekend after Perryville. We're going down south. We're going to get some anglers that only got 2 events, maybe 3 events in. And then after that, we're going up north to Burlington, or to Muscatine, which we had an awesome weigh-in last year in Muscatine. So we're really excited about that. It's a fun place to be. We'll have a fun Friday night deal also. Again, if you're just tuning in, make sure you join us Friday night at the warehouse in Perryville. Bring your boat if you want to have your boat. I'm looking to have some boats on display for people that are walking by. It's going to be next to Mary Jane's, which is an awesome restaurant to make sure you check out. Again, there's a ton of places, as we've talked about in the past, and then I've shared on where to eat, where to stay. There's a lot of cool Airbnbs, and we're really wanting to make this an event year after year and to continue to grow it. So hopefully we see it, even though it's July 4th weekend. Nooner is not going to go to Alabama this year. He's going to fish, I think. So he's spent the last however many years in Alabama at their little vacation home, but I think he's going to stay and fish the tournament. So, but it'll be interesting. I think I seen somebody said the water temp was 85 today. So hopefully the fishing is still good. So yeah, so Wednesday night will be much better because Liz will be on with me. We'll both be mic'd up, kind of like what we do when we do the 1v1 stuff. which we got to do another 1v1. So Mike Mitchell, we got to get you, and I think it's gonna be Mike Mitchell and Ryan Casey on the Mississippi River is the plan. If I can get those guys tied down to a date, so everybody's just busy with guiding and work and all that. So, all right. Well, I think that's all I have for tonight. Again, join us Wednesday night at 6. I'm just going to say 6-ish, just in case something crazy happens. The weather looks good, so we're going to try to get out, have some fun on the water, hopefully catch some fish on camera, and have some fun. So everybody, thanks for jumping on tonight. Again, podcast by yourself solo is a little tough. I'm going to have to agree. So, and again, shoot me a message if there's people you want to see on, owners of different brands. Like I said, we're going to have Mitch with NBT. I'm trying to get a Garmin rep on. We'd love to have those people on if it's something that you guys want to see. Like I said, the batteries are going to be really fun, having Pate on talking about lithiums and the dangers or non-dangers of that. So, yeah, that'll be coming up. So hopefully we see you Wednesday night, 6-ish. And this weekend. And again, thanks to all the sponsors like you see down below. And also big shout out to Perryville, to Trish, to helping bring Twisted Cat there. And we're excited to grow that event to go there year after year. So everybody have a great rest of your Monday night, and we will see you Wednesday night live on the water. Thanks.